Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. It's Pokemon. I did Pokemon last time, and I'm doing it again today because you know what? I do enjoy Pokemon. How y'all doing? Hope you guys doing good. So why don't we go over what we did last time as I figure out my volume levels here? Oh my gosh. Everything was like weirdly quiet. I don't know why. It's so interesting. Anyways, hey, what's up?
Time to find the Crown Kappa.
The Crown Kappa. Yo, Red, thanks for 31 months, dude. Really appreciate that. How you doing? Thank you so much for the 31 months. Really appreciate that, dude. On a 24-month streak, that is 2 years. Wowie. Say Red, CJ, everyone else coming in. You guys are all doing good. So, let's talk about what I did off-stream. Because I did mention I was actually going to do more of the Dynamax battles off-stream. And so I did. I just have right now Missile, my Arrokuda. It needs a few levels, but that'll be fine. The important thing, though, is all the Pokemon I caught here. I caught 7 Pokemon off stream. I wanted to go over all of them. So, Mrs. Puff. I got the Mrs. Puff last time, actually. And, there's more here, like this Cradily I got, this Skunk Tank, this Fracture, this Lurantis, this Garbodor, which, by the way, actually a G-Max Garbodor I got from the raid, which is pretty cool. Neutral nature, though, and it has Aftermath. Also, Hitmontop here as a plus speed, my special attack, Intimidate, triple, say, Drill Run, triple Axle, Brick Break, Coaching. Oh, that was another one. Yeah, so this is like basically all the ones I got, right? Like Garbodor, like Gunk Shot, Sludge Bomb, Drain Punch, Venom Drench. Missile Shiny? Yes, actually. It was a shiny Arrokuda I found on the last stream, like in the Isle of Armor. So I'm like, I want to make a new team for the Crown Tundra / get more team members. So I'm like, you know, I'll start off the Crown Tundra with this, like, Barraskewda. Lurantis with Contrary, makes stat changes have an opposite effect, which is an interesting ability. I think if I recall right, that's like, I think it's like, what is it? Yeah, like, what I think would apply to that. Yeah, harshly lowers the user's special attack stats. So I think based off of that, I think Leaf Storm actually be better with Lurantis, I want to say. This Fracture I got with Rivalry, plus speed my special attack. Becomes competitive and deals more damage to the Pokemon of the same gender, but deals less to the Pokemon of the opposite gender. Basically, this is good against other girl Pokemon, bad against, yeah, it's bad against girls, good against guys, or bad against guys, good against girls. The Skunk Tank with Aftermath, plus attack minus special attack. This Cradily, plus special defense minus speed. And this Wigglytuff, plus speed minus special defense with competitive. So I wanted to use like one of these guys, I'll admit, but I wasn't really sure like which one I wanted to use, to be completely honest with you here. Because I did a bunch of Dynamax Adventures off stream because I wanted to find a team member from it. But it's interesting, right? I think despite all what I did, I'm not really sure if I'm feeling any of these guys. Is that weird to say that I feel like I'm not really sure if I'm feeling like any of these Pokemon I got? I don't know. I think I was feeling most like the Hitmontop, to be honest with you, because like, you know, plus speed, minus special attack. I don't really get to use a Hitmontop too often. I don't know. I think if I was gonna pick like anything from these, I feel like I was actually kind of feeling the Hitmontop. I won't lie. Again, because I just feel like, for one thing, I don't have a fighting type on my initial team. Let me double check that, of course, but I'm very sure in my resources. Hang on one moment. Let me actually open up my resources here. I had the Cramorant, the Sandslash. Oh, actually, no, I had the Urshifu, which is a fighting dark type, yeah. I feel like I'm going to prioritize a fighting type. It's going to be like Urshifu. I need to like combine teams for like a later thing. So maybe I actually would not want to do this. I did not have a poison type. There's another G-Max Pokemon which could be useful. Lurantis, I don't have a as a grass type, not a bug type. Oh shoot, that's a problem. Dragon type. I did not have a oh, no, actually no, I had a dragon. I have a dark type, but not a poison type. Rock and grass, again I already had a grass type. Normal fairy. I didn't actually have any normal or fairy types. I guess the Wigglytuff could be useful for that, but again, the problem once again becomes that, I don't know, dude, it's just, none of it really seems like it'd be that useful, which sucks. Do you have a water type? Stay with hydration. Yes, I do. Thanks for the hydrate there, Jake. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got to find out where new things were off stream, like a Suicune, a Giratina, a Zygarde. Actually, I think I already put the Suicune, but not the Giratina or Zygarde, so I'm just gonna say anything's fine. Here, I'm gonna try one more time in here to actually maybe find something I actually like want to use. But God, is it hard to find whatever you want to use sometimes. It really is. It really feels so hard to find like just something you might want to use, you know? I don't know why. At work can't stay long, just popped in here to boil you into drinking water. No, that's fair, dude. Let's have an adventure. Yeah, I didn't really bother getting the legendary, nah. I just feel like I didn't really need a legendary. That's actually for a Pokemon I don't have any types of. I don't really have any fire types in this team. Yeah, so we'll probably just do like a Dynamax battle to start things off with here. See if there's like just any Pokemon that could be useful. Again, these are so loud. A Charmeleon. I think I did this last time. It didn't actually let me keep the Charmeleon just by catching it, which is weird. Must be a specific reason for that. I don't know. Maybe they just don't want you to have a free Charmander. I don't know. Because, like, all things considered, I think I'm gonna take a free Charmeleon. Here's also the thing as well, right? If I'm just not feeling the Crown Tundra Pokemon, I could just go back to the main game areas and look for Pokemon there I could grab. Because there are things from the main game areas I could use as well. Like, for instance, there is the Galarian Weezing I could always grab. I think that one's actually pretty tanky, I want to say. It's like, I have options. The Charizard favoritism, I know, right? No, but like, what is it? I feel like I really just want today to just be more like a team building kind of day. Because, like, I got, like, work later, so, like, I can't go for too long. But I want to at least, like, get a stream in. I also don't actually know my schedule for this week yet. I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm also just kind of, like, I haven't really made a schedule yet. Charmeleon used Endure. You're just wasting my time. Fire types can't get burned unless I check, so that Scald isn't going to do much. Oh, what? It still counted? What the fuck? Okay. Weird, but alright. That was 100% of 1 HP. Why did it lose... Why did it lose HP there? What? Solar Power did that? No. Charmeleon was caught. It's got Solar Power, Fire Pledge, Dragon Pulse, Endure, Inferno. Sure. 2 electric types. Looks like a... I think I think there's that one on the left. What's that one on the right? There's also a person here. I want to like see what that electric type is. A scientist. Well, we're feeling a bit worn out for your adventure. Rent Pokemon to swap with someone. Only have one though. Nah. There's an Ivysaur. Okay, cool. I actually don't know if like the ones you get from like the rental scientists there are actually ones you like get to keep. Magnetric. Okay, that is what I thought it was. Alright. That is a awful accuracy. I guess it's gonna be Fire Pledge. Rising Voltage. Like the Rising Voltackers. That was a crit? Oh my gosh, okay. The Ivysaur absorbed light. So hi Private Butter, hope you're doing good, dude. Playing some Pokemon Shield here, just kind of vibing today, as we're gonna be mainly just kind of looking for like some like more team members. That and also just kind of like, what was that? Like looking for more team members as well as what is it? Really, yeah, just looking for more team members and also just kind of vibing and just kind of like, just maybe seeing like where like we can go in the Crown Tundra. Cause like there's definitely gonna be stuff like to do in the Crown Tundra. Oh, I realized Pokemon's going on, decided to see what's going on. Yo, Becca Brass, hope you're doing good, dude. Muddy water. That's on Wish Cash. As long as it doesn't die, that's the important thing. Yeah, so like if you haven't like played the Dynamax adventure before, basically the idea is like you get like 4 chances like across the entirety of it. So like, what is it? You get like 4 chances, like if 14 members like for dying for the entire thing, but the enemy Pokemon are definitely easier. Like they don't have the shields or anything that makes them more annoying to deal with. Someone came up today, don't know how to help. Can I switch to escape reality? No, that's completely fair, dude. I completely get that. Hopefully, the stream could help out in any way. Also, hi, Lunde. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Charmeleon's a bit like half health. Let's just get the main Etric. Switch, I'll punch you, no go. Live notification here. Damn. That's a Passimian. That's another fire type. That's a psychic type. I think I see what that's supposed to be. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's like a. I can tell it's like a big thing there. Another fire type. Because I don't have a fire type in this team. This is probably more useful to grab, honestly. Just again for like a potential fire type. I'm going for more so like just team member building right now. Ooh, a Torkoal. Okay. Gonna donate platelets later today. Hope that goes well for me. Nice. Best of luck with that, dude. Torkoal's Drought. Yeah, Max Lightning. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Electric Terrain is interesting because, like, I know it like prevents you from like sleeping, like in that field, so you can't use like rest or whatnot. Unfortunately, without giving you trauma jump and or being a doctor, I don't think there's much you can do with help me. I appreciate this. Oh, of course, yeah. Like I know I can't solve everything, obviously, but like. The vibes, at least, is all I can hope for. Like, giving someone some good vibes, that's all I can hope for, right? Because, like, I'm not a professional, like, I'm not a medical professional by any means. But I am a professional as being a dumbass. And you know what? Like, that, I think, is more than enough sometimes, maybe. I don't know. Take good vibes and prayers, for sure, for sure. Red Cross sends you with a $15 gift card per visit here? Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you get like 4 of those a month. You can just like barely be $15 under a brand new video game, or unless you're actually buying like a $50 video game, because there's still those that exist nowadays. Being dumb and saying curse things, exactly. Yeah, it can be fun to be cursed, honestly. Like you see that Torkoal up there, like that Torcussy. God. I'm telling you, it's way easier to be cursed on other people's streams than my own. I don't know why. I'm gonna be more unhinged. Being unhinged is fun. I'm actually gonna say no to this. The Seadra was supposed to take that, you fool. Alright, electric type. What is this gonna be? Like, Thunderous or... what else is electric types out there? Zapdos. I just got you in Pokemon Go the other day, actually. I got to level 100 Pokemon Go for, like, the season pass thing. So I got a Zapdos there. Fitting, I guess fitting I see it here. I also decided, like, to, like, put a little bit of money into that. And I bought, like, the Battle Pass thing since I hit level 100. So I got, like, so many items and, like, Pokemon out of that. That was crazy. I'm like, oh my god, I got like so much out of this. I think my item counts in like Go went from like, I think 600 to 700 something to like 1,000. So it was like insane. just how much I actually just, like, got out of that. That was a critical hit. Yeah, so I'm gonna have items in Pokemon Go for, like, a long time, I think. Which is cool for, obviously, you know, having items, but it's a problem when it comes to, what is it? It's gonna be a small problem when it comes to actually, like, spinning Pokemon stops and all that, because, that's not happening for a bit. I'm just gonna keep upgrading my items in that game as long as I can. I just haven't been to a gym recently, and that's, if I just literally just leave a guy in the gym for, like, not even, like, 5 minutes, I'll have enough coins to buy, like, another, like, item bag upgrade, because I'm at, like, 198 in that game right now. Smokescreen, are you insane? Sledge Bomb. Ooh, it's poison. Nice, nice. Not anymore. Statutes and abilities, which means my lightning rod is not a thing anymore. Will say though, I did get a haircut recently. Like, I was definitely in need of one. I'll be real, because like I hadn't had a haircut in like what felt like 3 or 4 months. I try to get one every few months if I can, honestly. I used to, like, when I was younger, get one like maybe like every, like, I don't know, just effective. I guess 'cause it is flying type. Yeah, I don't know. When I was younger, I used to get them like every like month, every other month or something. But now that I'm older, it's like I don't really do it like every like it's like every like maybe like 3-4 months maybe. I don't know. It just feels more like right, quote unquote. My second Dynamax adventure was Mewtwo, so needless to say I did not win, lol. See, God, I feel you on that. Like, Mewtwo's a tough one. I did fucking Zygarde off stream, and actually was able to beat it somehow, but that is not an easy one to do, because Zygarde's tough in this mode, because Zygarde can transform. So if it transforms, it heals itself. So you're effectively fighting Zygarde twice, which is why Zygarde, I think, is, like, the hardest one to, like, shiny hunt in this mode. It's possible, but it's annoying. Also, hi, Ed. Hope you are good. That is getting desperate. Aha, you fool. I have Lightning Rod. Substitute, honestly, not a bad call. How the fuck did Inferno actually hit for you? Are you insane? If I do get a legendary, or like a shiny legendary, I would probably use it on my team though, honestly. Like, for instance, if you had seen in a box there, it's like, oh yeah, there was like a shiny, like, I don't know, Cobalion. It's like, yeah, you know why. Although, that actually reminds me, I want to say, actually, if I recall correctly, Sword and Shield actually have different Dynamax Adventure legendaries? Like, I want to say, for instance, right, like in this version, I think it's like you get either Groudon or Kyogre, and like the other one is in the other game. I think Solgaleo and Lunala are also here, and I think it's like version dependent, I want to say. So like, one has like the sun, one has the moon. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I can look that up while I'm here, honestly. Hang on. Dynamax Adventure Pokemon. Cerebi, tell me. Oh, I want the legendaries more so game. Hang on. Actually, no, I'm seeing that actually, no, from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's the same across both games. I don't see anything about, like, yeah, I don't see anything about it being, like, excuse me. I don't see anything about it being, like, oh, no, here we are. Version exclusive. I'm trying to look for it here. Where do I see Dynamax Adventures in this thing? Let's see. Sword and Shield, Crown Tundra. Oh, here we are. Okay, so Crown Tundra, we have, in Shield exclusive, it is Latias Kyogre. We have Palkia, Thundurus, Zekrom, Yveltal, and Lunala. And in Sword... Oh, I also missed Lugia. Actually, he's also in Shield. Sorry. In Sword, though, we have Ho-Oh, Latios, Groudon, Dialga, Tornadus, Reshiram, Xerneas, and Solgaleo. Also, some other stuff I'm seeing here as well is exclusive for these, like, for the Crown Tundra stuff. Like I'm seeing, for instance, Ammonite's family is in Sword. Kabuto family is in this game. Bagon family is in Sword. Shield has the Gibble family. Okay. Yeah, Cerebi says all the box are exclusive. Exactly. Also, hi Ashley. Hope you're good. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so no shiny, but... Oh, Charmeleon with solar power? Oh, fuck. With special attack up? Ah, fuck. That's really tempting, actually, not gonna lie. Manectric with lightning rod. Torkoal with, what's this thing got? Plus speed. Get out of here. Zapdos with plus speed. Hasty, Jolly, Serious, Rash. Did say Leon give you a Charmander? Did he give you a Charmander? I actually... Oh god, did he give me a Charmander? Or did I just not pick that one up? Regardless though, this Charmeleon's actually looking pretty solid. I don't have a fire or a flying type. He leaves you at your room, you beat him. Oh, maybe I did pick that up then. Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, the Charmeleon is actually kind of tempting. Just because of solar power. Gives you a Charmander with a Gigantamax factor. Okay. But this Manectric... Because let's look like this, right? I don't really have a speedy Pokemon. A Manectric would be good about that. Although I do have an electric type, is a small problem. Fire type, again, I already have a Torkoal. Zapdos is right there. I'm gonna take the Charmeleon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna take the Charmeleon. Once again, though, I don't actually know if I'm going to use this thing. I realized very quickly Dynamax Adventure finding is hard / annoying to do. So I'm just gonna put that in the box. Alright, time to go looking elsewhere for Pokemon, I guess. Because Dynamax Adventures is not working. A shame, really, because I actually wanted to use something from Dynamax Adventures, but I was just like... I was not finding anything I wanted, dude. Oh, Peony. On Suicune down to the max layer. If you like to tell me what Suicune is, it's just 5 pieces of Dynite ore. I'm good. Where do I exchange that stuff at? Here we go. Okay. Also, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Yeah, so this is convenient, actually. You can use this for stuff like the experience candy, which is super useful. Item boosters. God, a beast ball, right. Yeah, bottle caps. This is the important stuff here. Ability capsule to ability patch. This is the really good stuff. So there's an ability on a Pokemon you don't like. You can grind out the ability capsule, or if you're really feeling it, you can grind out the ability patch for a rare ability, or aka the hidden ability, for a lot of Pokemon. Again, really good to have for some Pokemon. It's a bit of a grind, of course, but it is well worth it. There he goes. Off into the boundless ice. Aw, boy, Peony. With this really kick-ass, like, Ori-inspired theme. I feel bad for Peony. All he wants to do is spend time with his daughters, and neither one of them wants to spend time with him. Yeah, because, like, there's a theory that, like, Penny from, Scarlet and Violet is, like, Peony's daughter as well. Man of swine. Yeah, so like I said, I think today's going to be definitely, just for the sake of, like, maybe having an extra, like, hand on deck, I'm going to take Repeat with me. I'm not going to use him, but I'm just going to have him with me as, like, a, I am in need of a emergency button. Oh, she actually does say a bit that Peony is her dad? Oh, okay, that's cool. See, was that in the DLC? Because I never played the DLC for that. Swablu. Normal dragon type, I believe? Is in the epilogue. Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think yeah, I never actually put the DLC epilogue. Again, I never bought the DLC. I have the money for it now, and I'm actually, like, working and stuff. So I just need to, like, you know, buy the Teal Mask Indigo Disc DLC and play that. I've heard it's good, honestly. It's like, I would like to. It's a Cumulus Cloud. Let's see if it's actually got good stats before I go giving it, like, a name here. Plus special defense, minus speed, natural cure. Maybe. Altaria. Hell, my main thing I think I'm looking for is like a defensive Pokemon. So I'm just gonna kind of catch things as I go here. Because I genuinely don't know what I want to do for a new team. All I know for sure is I'm going to make it work. I was like, this is an Audino there. Man, I used an Audino actually in a Pokemon White's normal, like, it was like a mono normal run I did from Pokemon White. It was that, but like we were allowed, like, cause like myself and a bunch of friends were doing that. We were allowed to bring in one Pokemon. That was not from that gen via like a randomizer setting. So what I did was I brought in Girafarig because I'm like, I want a Psychic type. And it turned out that Girafarig was kinda mid, sadly. Which is a shame. I'll admit, I would really admit it was a bit of a shame. I kind of felt like maybe I should have gone for, like, I don't know, like a Slackoth or like something else instead. Slackoth probably would have been the strongest choice I could have made, but it was still a fun team. I used like what I could. I think I used Braviary, which is like really strong. Braviary was actually like really strong. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That was a very fun one to use. That was one of like my strongest team ever by the end, because I remember I had like basically whatever the normal types you would get out of Gen 5, aside from like a couple. Like I think for instance, I did not bother with Unfezant because I had already used one in the past, so I wanted to use like some new stuff. I think I used Bouffalant. Yeah, I used Bouffalant. Oh no, you know what actually the really surprise one for me was? It was Chinchino. Because I have one with Technician. That thing was like super strong, dude. It was crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I could have picked Exploud or Stoutland. Probably should have picked Exploud, because I've used Stoutland before, but Exploud... I think I've used Exploud, but it's been a long time. I'm the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's quite a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Yeah. Ah, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Freezington Fame's Boat Neck Sweatshirt. The shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on extremely ancient accounts of the King's appearance. It's so weird that in the Pokemon World the UK is upside down, right? Because the Crown Tundra is Scotland, but it's on the bottom? Yeah, right? Usually sized head. We thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. The king really looked like. I said, just take a look at that statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! What's up, Peony? Over here, man! Ones. Hi, Graham. Hope you're doing good. Dun 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 dun. We'll worry about story stuff later. I went to explore the Crown Tundra. A statue of Pokemon, but somehow feels like if it's missing something. Doing okay, hand and arm hurt? Aw, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the hands and arms start feeling better there soon. Oh, it's not gonna let me progress, is it? Or is it actually? Scales, or even footprints. What could they mean? Yes, there they are. These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Hi, Sonia. Wait, you? What are you doing in a place like this? What are you doing here? I keep asking myself that exact same question. If I'd known I was going to be this cold here, I would have thought things through a bit more. Here I am, stuck in the Crown Tundra, trying to learn about a group of Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people, you see. Pokemon that choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is just a place for that sort of Pokemon. If my theory is correct, I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory is not wrong. If you want some proof, look there, see those footprints? Events of the Iron Whale Pokemon. That's 2% of the data needed to track it. My theory is that the legendary Iron Whale Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all somewhere out here in the Crown Tundra. There's evidence like this scattered all over the place that will lead us to them. If we could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokemon, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to figure out what habitats they're living in. But this place is wicked cold, and it's putting me into hibernation mode. You plan to stick around here for a while? I think they're referring to the Musketeers, so like Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion. I'll be waiting in that house there so I could stay warm and cozy, maybe feel my fingers. You wearing a belly shirt and a thin lab coat, get a winter jacket, ma'am. I can grip a pen and write, of course, since I'll be working so hard on my research. Oh, Sonia. Oh, Sonia. Nidoran. I guess the ideal goal could be Pokemon I've never used before, but like we'll see, of course, on that one in the end. Because, you know, Ground Ghost, that's Golets, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Don't have a, I don't actually have a Ground or a Ghost type anywhere on my team. I guess I could try it. Missile, I mean, Liquidation, right? Yeah, that'll work just fine against the Ground type. Man, this is a Wendy's. I've not had Wendy's myself in a hot minute. I did get some, like, Mickey D's last night. That wasn't too bad, honestly. Wishy-washy schooling. I just got, like, some, like, nuggies last night, and I'm just like, yeah, these are fine. Though in hindsight, I'm just kind of like, you know, maybe I should have just, like, got that this morning instead of last night, because then it's like, oh, well, I still have to make stuff. I mean, I was going to make stuff anyways, obviously, but it's like, maybe I should have gotten those today instead. It's one of those hindsight is, like, 2020 things. By the way, does anyone play the TCG Pocket game? Because, I'll, like, load that one up and, like, get, like, the cards and stuff every so often. I actually did get the special, Ho-Oh. The one that says new art coming soon. I'm trying to get the Lugia. It's my first immersive in a while. And, of course, my first immersive in a while is the one that's, like, new art soon. Because they have to change it because they found out that the guy who made the art for the Ho-Oh and Lugia immersives, it was traced. Like, the art was traced, so they're like, oh, can't have that. I had to go yell at my credit card because McDonald's fucked up and sent me someone else's order. Went to the customer service, they said to go to Uber Eats and they handled the delivery. Uber Eats just told me to go back to McD's, so... More story is why I use credit cards. Yeah, because... then you could just, like, be like, hey... you could just, like, dispute it easier, rather than just, like, lose all your money and stuff. I found ways more recently in McD's. Maybe because both my father and I don't like these too greasy and food tends to be too mid. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like there was like I think like a time there where like I think it was considered to be like a lot. It was getting to be a lot better by a lot of people would say, and now it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of there. Though I mainly had their breakfast one time, like a few weeks back. I'm like, you know what? Actually, this isn't too bad. I had like there was like a little breakfast sandwich I had from there. It was pretty good. I do enjoy a nice breakfast sandwich from like a place every so often. Alright, Golet, are you any good? Let's find out. For one thing, you're a 3-star raid. Yes, because it's a 3-star raid. It's gonna be like kind of... probably should have bought with 3-star raids then, because it's just gonna be like under-leveled Pokemon. Damn, yeah. I'm finding a very interesting conundrum very quickly. Finding new team members is going to be hard. Because everything is so under-leveled. Well, unless it's like in the overworld. See, that'd be the good thing about that Londea. The problem, of course, is that I guess in this menu. Yeah, this is all I have for experience candies. It's not a lot. Because I've mainly been like streaming this, I don't really get to have like a lot of like experience candies. Because like they've mostly gone to like my actual team members. Lampant. Exactly, yeah. Like if it was like just like a vibe of my own kind of playthrough, it'd be like different, right? Because I would just be like doing like these all the time. Is that a Magmar? I think that's what that's supposed to be. I used a Magmortar like not too long ago. It was actually the BDSP playthrough I did on stream where I used a Magmortar. That was fun, actually. God, that team is so funny in hindsight, because that team was like half trait evolutions. It was like a Machamp, a Magmortar. Oh god, what else was on that BDSP team? I know those two were on there for sure. Obstagoon, hello. Umbreon is tanky. I am trying to look for a tank, maybe. Gene Simmons persona, yeah. Odd to know. I shall keep looking. I shall keep searching. I shall keep finding. The only play here is just to keep exploring. Ran. It'd be Obstagoon, because Obstagoon is very, it's very clear when you look at Obstagoon's appearance, it's based on Gene Simmons in, like, Kiss. Like, old metal band. Kiss has some good stuff, I'll admit, though I'm not, like, the most knowledgeable about their library. I'll freely admit that. Da 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 da. Yo, missile. I hope this Barraskewda actually turns out to be pretty good. I'm hoping for the best on it. Like, I've never used one before, I guess because it is, like, you know, still new to this generation. It's kind of hard to, like... Well, unless you play these games a lot, it's kind of hard to use, like, a lot of these, like, newer generation Pokemon. That's why I really want to replay Scarlet and Violet, is because of, like, just brand new team members I could just be using. Because there's a lot of stuff there I would love to use, right? And, like, hell, maybe if I did stream Scarlet and Violet, I could actually maybe finally have the excuse to, like, play the DLC. Of course, the fun part would be, because I had my friend Twilight to deal with this, the fun part would be connecting to the internet for the mystery gift. So I would need to put, like, online onto the extra profile, because the mystery gift is how you do the after game. Kaparaja. Let's throw this line up a little bit. I only need to like lower it down for the Dynamax battles. That was... What was that crying? It's Absol! Ooh, Absol! I already have a dark type though. Ah, damn it. The problem is trying not to repeat too many types. Because if I have just a whole team of like these exact same types, it's a problem. Then it's like, how do I make a varied team at that point? Bit of a shit to hear Copperage is a bit disappointed. Is that Kabuto? Rock water type. I already have 2 water types. God damn it. Me looking for Pokemon, trying to get more than 2 water types, exploring the watery area. Making some very questionable decisions today for my friends. This all that's here, just rare candy and some like glowy spots? Okay. Oh, hello. Iron Will evidence. The idea behind like the evidence is kind of neat, honestly. But as you're seeing there, you definitely have to collect like a fair bit of it. Kabutops, Carbink. I already have an ice type. See, for Camparaja, my big thing is it's like G-Max form sucks. I don't know, dude. When I found out that like the backside of it's just a wall, I'm like, oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, I don't know, man. Not the biggest fan of it. I probably think it's like the worst looking like G-Max form in this game. Larvitar. I love Larvitar. How often do you get to use a Larvitar? Let's be real here. Not sure if I actually will use it, but hey, worth the capture, right? Larvitar is a... what? Rock Dark type by the end, I'm pretty sure? I do have a Dark type, I don't have a Rock type in this team. Damn it. Yeah, so it overlap a little bit with like Urshifu, but otherwise it's not too bad. Riolu? That is a fighting steel type. I have steel type for sure in Sand Slash, but fighting type I think is like non-existent currently. Although Riolu's a little annoying to evolve because of the friendship stuff, I feel like I'd rather just catch a Lucario. I know there are just wild Lucarios out and about. Apologies as well for like the random frame drops I've been seeing every so often. I don't know why that's happening. I do apologize for that. Internet might just be being spotty today. Although I guess actually there have been like storms kind of in the area, so maybe that's why. Oh, I have an ice type though. Fuck. Ice Cube. I already have an ice type though. Fuck. Ice Cube is such a weird Pokemon, though. I love this thing. This weird penguin, dude. This thing's great. What's up, Spiel? Oh, was there a Tyranitar I completely missed? Damn. There's Tortuga there. It's a water rock type. Yo, I don't know. Yeah, Ice Cube was from actually... Ice Cube was a Galar Pokemon. That debuted in this game. Can't believe I missed. I completely glossed over Tyranitar. That's funny. Oh well, not like I needed it that badly. It was next to the Riolu? How did I miss it? How did I see the Riolu, not the fucking Tyranitar? I'm glad that I'm playing some Pokemon again. I do always enjoy me some Pokemon. Like, admittedly, yeah, this is making me kind of want to replay, like, Violet. Just because, like, Violet's... I mean, for one thing, I'm on a Switch, too. So, you know, that's going to be, like, just running a lot better. I mean, actually, I did play a little bit of, like, my old, like, Violet play. See, what I could do, honestly, if I really want to revisit Violet that badly, just buy the DLC and play that on, like, the Switch, too. Like, that's literally it, right? Like, just doing that will already be, like, more than enough to, like, kind of experience, like, the game in a, like, much more interesting, like, and fun setting. Or rather, just a rather better running setting. Oh, the Pokemon Violet out of beta playthrough, god. It is wild, though, how many games just run better on the Switch, too. Like, Digimon Survive runs better, which makes me kind of regret a tiny bit playing the entire thing on my Switch 1, but it's fine. I didn't know. What else is there? Oh, there's the wall. There was something else, actually, that comes to mind. Oh, yeah, I still need to get around to, because I said I would. Neo, The World Ends With You. That runs better on Switch, too. I think that runs like 60 and stuff now. Yeah, Bayo 3 runs at 60. Mario and Rabbids runs at 60, and honestly, I never did finish Mario and Rabbids, so that could be a nice excuse to go back to. I think I only made it to, like, the second or third world in that game. I didn't get very far in it. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know, I think I'd like to get back to Mario and Rabbids eventually. I don't know, there's just so much to go through. It's just like, especially with the fact that, like, I'm working and stuff, it's like I can't always, you know, be gaming. Plus I have, like, other games I play too, right? Like, it's tricky. It's tricky! The balance of, you know, work and play. Who's this lady? Galarica twigs go all around. Crafted nature's crown. A wreath of twigs is what we found. I'll weave a Galarica wreath for you. Sure. A Galarica wreath. Placed on the head of a Bulgarian Slowpoke makes the Pokemon very happy. I think that's the one that's like, that's for like Slowbro / Slowking. Yeah. Which Galarian Slowking, that would be... my Slowbro. Oh my god, level 12, what do you mean? Oh, fuck. Let's go catch another one there, I think. What's Slowking's type? And what's its... actually, yeah, what's like... hang on a second. I can look this up. One moment. Galarian Slowking. Cerebi, tell me your secrets. Let's see. Poison Psychic. I have a Psychic type already, but that's fine. What are the stats is what I care about more right now. Stats spread. Mainly special attack and special defense with like a little bit of like defense as well in HP. Attack and speed at lowest. Okay. How's that compared to BM? Oh, I have good special defense. That would be my best special wall. I guess. I'll keep that in mind. I might need to go back for a Galarian Slowbro. Or sorry, a Galarian Slowpoke. As the one I currently have is very low level. So, yeah, I might need to go back to the Isle of Armor, catch one there. Now I'm actually... because the nice thing actually is that because now I'm in the post-game, Pokemon are actually at a pretty decent level. So, if I go back there and catch one, hi Tyranitar, I guess you were there the whole time. I guess now it's like, I'm in the post-game, Pokemon are like level like 60, like just naturally. It would probably be a lot easier just to use that. Also, really funny signature move where it tells the joke so terrible it causes it to switch out and cast Hail. Amazing. Carbink is neat. I just wish it did more. Hi, Lucario. Yeah, one thing actually I do appreciate about, like, this game, I do appreciate that, like, there's no, like, bike theme. It's still whatever, like, the overall theme is that's playing. Which they also did that with, like, Scarlet and Violet as well. Granted, because you're riding, like, Koraidon/Miraidon. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Carbon can become Diancie. The problem is that, you know, it's also Diancie is a legendary Pokemon, so it's like, can't really easily make one of those. Frostlass. Or have a ghost type in this team, I'll keep that in mind. Archon. Dude, I am so lost. I do not... Wait. Is this steps? No. Oh, hello, Magikarp. I'm so lost, though. I'm gonna be real. I have not played the Crown Tundra in a hot minute. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I remember there's some, like, later parts of this. There's, like a mountain you can climb and stuff. I also did see the tree in the distance. I need to figure out how to get to it. It's over there. So obviously I must, you know, pedal away from it, clearly. There's more ruins over here. Keep that in mind. Hi, Nidoking. Nidoking is surprisingly short, seeing it there. Doors shut tight. I catch a card bank, very deeply, use a time machine, get myself a Diancie to take it back to the present. You could do that, yes, that would work. See, that's a wild thing, actually, if Nidoking being 4'11". That thing feels a lot taller than that. But then again, I think it's also kind of like how, like, Charizard's also, like, I think 3 foot something, like 4 foot something. So it just feels way, like, you know, it has the vibes of being taller than it actually is. Another Life Orb, alright. Yeah, Machamp's 5'1". Tyrants. I do appreciate the Crown Tundra is just full of, like, fossil Pokemon. Like, you tend to find a fair number around here. Boltund. Aeron, my beloved. Steel Rock type by the ends. Carkol. God. I still remember the first time I saw Carkol. I'm like, this thing looks so dumb, I had to have it on my team. Why does it turn into like a kaiju, though? Why is it on a train? Ah. Cavern Pokemon. Like, that thing should have turned into Doom Train from Final Fantasy VIII, honestly. A star piece. Who would suplex it? That's a different train, actually, unfortunately. See, you don't suplex Doom Train. Doom Train, now that thing just that thing just runs you over and causes status effects, right? Now the Phantom Train from 6, that's a different story. That way you gotta get a good old Sabin slash Sabine slash Sabin slash however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it, because it doesn't have an official pronunciation. And you would think, oh, look at the Japanese name for it. It's like a pronunciation, right? Yeah, no, his name is different in Japanese. It's not anything remotely close to Sabin. It's like how Titus is actually Titus. Because his Japanese name is like Titasu or something like that. So, like, why Titus is called Titus makes sense, right? Because it is based on like his like Japanese name. It's just we just don't have an idea for like Sabin slash Sabine. We just kind of have to like just kind of guess with that one. Until we maybe, if we're lucky, get a Final Fantasy VI remake someday. It's not like Final Fantasy, I tend to not know the enemy deals a lot of older games. No, that's fair, honestly. That's also kind of the problem, yeah, like Titus doesn't sound as good compared to like Titus. Also, not to mention, like, Titus, like, kind of fits, like, the theming of the game. Like, you know, like, the tides, like, water. Because that was, like, the era of, like, PS2 and GameCube games that loved water. Like, the early 2000s loved the water aesthetic. Like, you have, like, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts 1, because Destiny Islands, Wind Waker, Mario Sunshine. Like, that was the era where games loved water. There's probably more examples I'm not thinking about right now, of course, but, like, you get the idea, though, right? It's just... There's a lot of water. There's a lot of water around then. Shuckle. You know, Shuckle's a wall. I am looking for a wall/tank Pokemon. Loved water, huh? Indeed. Yeah, to quote Mallow from Xenoblade 2, indeed! God, can we just talk about how, like, hammy the delivery is from Mallow in Xenoblade 2? But, like, in, like, the best possible way. Like, I forget his VA, but, like, the VA for Mallow in, like, Xenoblade 2 is so good. He even played a character in Final Fantasy 16 that also, like, is so good. Because he's very reserved, but, like, when you fight that character, eventually, he has a bit of, like, oh my god, Bolton, go away. That character in 16, dude, when that character, like, just goes crazy in the boss fight, like, yelling at you and stuff, you can hear the Mallows in his voice. You can just hear the Mallows. It's so good. God, Boltons are so annoying in this area. How could you reject the dog? I don't know if that's actually the reason why I wouldn't be surprised to watch it behind so many games being water themed at the time, was because graphics were finally good enough to where the water looked and acted like water. They wanted to show off. I think that is the actual reason, yeah. Like, I'm not sure full on confirmed, but like, it's pretty clear that to be the case, you know? Words are carved to this ancient tombstone. Spread my voice. Well, I'm pretty good at making voices spread, that's for sure. It's called a tape recorder, where it's like, hi, I'm Timmy Turner, and I cheated on my math test. I didn't say that. I never cheated on my math test. Hi, I'm Timmy Turner, and I cheated on my math test. Is there one here I've not gone to yet? I guess there's this, like, upper sanctum area. I forgot they, like, actually, like, bar you from going to that. I don't know. Go to the house that Peony went into. Giant's bed. Yeah, so I probably should have been examining those temples, and I think these temples are, like, checkpoints. You can, like, go in. Oh, grassland evidence. Cool. There were footsteps here, and I was not even seeing this whole time. Where is the grassland footsteps, actually? I know they're here, but I don't see them. You put grassland footsteps in the grass? Ooh, a modest mint. Oh, that's gonna be super useful. Fuck off me around. I'm trying to find the grass Pokemon, not you. I will have to figure out what to do with that modest mint, to be honest with you. Boy, that's super useful. Shelmet. Shelmet's cool, though it's annoying to evolve in the main game because you have to trade it with, like, an Excelgor. Or no, with the Carablast to make Excelgor and Escavalier specifically. That's kind of its only problem, I think I'd say. I feel like I would probably do, like, that modest mint on Bogo's Binted, to be honest with you. Fix up his special defense a little bit and, like, lower that physical attack, because, like, does he really need his physical attack to be that high? Nidoran. Isn't there a way to actually, like, find, like, an IV checker guy where it's like, you talk to him and it's like, oh, hey, let's add this in your PC. Now it's like you can look at, like, the IVs of your Pokemon. I think that's somewhere in the main game. It's probably the Battle Tower, realistically speaking, if I had to think about that logically. I just didn't check there. Or at least I probably just didn't check there, like, hard enough. Where am I? Giant's Foot. I think I've already been here. Trying to find new areas to go to. They're preventing me from going to the places I want to go to. But they don't understand. I am going to find it anyways. Little do they know, I am a finder, a wanderer, a seeker. You know, actually, speaking of shitty Arnold impressions, I saw that they're actually doing a new Running Man. Because, he was the original The Running Man, right? That was based off a Stephen King book. And the new one actually looks kind of fun, not gonna lie. It's very different from the original, obviously. I don't know, there's definitely an interest, I think I'd say I have in that new Running Man. And I'm pretty open to giving things a try, honestly. Like, I don't know, like, because I saw actually, admittedly I've not seen the originals, but I did watch the new The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson playing like this new character that's basically like the son of like Leslie Nielsen's character. It's honestly just very fun. Honestly, it was a very stupid movie. There was a lot of just like really, oh my god, that's Gyarados. Oh, there was a Gyarados spinning and I missed it. No. But no, it was just a very fun, stupid movie, honestly, because I think the whole point of The Naked Gun, right, and just like the whole like Police Squad universe, to my understanding, because I've not admittedly seen them, is it's the idea of taking like a serious actor and putting them into like just a situation that just feels so like stupid, but in a fun way, right? Aerodactyl. Because like. Yeah, Liam Neeson, right? He's definitely known as, like, a very serious actor. He's in, like, a lot of, like, serious dramas, like, action movies and all that. A voucher for room service. Lower speed when Trick Room takes effect. What an interesting item. What an interesting fucking item that is. Wow. God, there's some weird shit that gets added into this series. I love it, honestly. But yeah, I don't know, just like, I enjoy the new Naked Gun. I thought it was very, like, stupid, but in a good way, obviously. That's all I could really ask for. Chandelure. Ghost Fire. I'm starting to realize, I think I might be so worried about trying to use, like, brand new Pokemon that I'm, like, passing up, like, potential good team members just because I've already used them in the past, right? Frost Point's Field. How'd I get back here? I tried to go the other way. I wanted to go this way. How do I, like... Is there a way to make a toggle? There's not. I just have to kind of do it, huh? Well, I wanted to, like, make, like, a waypoint on the map, but I guess I can't... I guess I can't do that. Though honestly, like, while it wasn't a bad movie, I had that thought recently of just, like, I really want to kind of go out of my way to, like, just watch more bad movies, honestly. I don't know, because, like, is that weird to think? Just the idea of just, man, I just want to find, like, some, like, just absolute fucking, like, slop. And just kind of watch it, right? Like, for instance, there was the Minecraft movie, right? And, like, I know there were some friends who were watching it recently. I wasn't in, like, the right mood for it, so I didn't get to watch it with them, sadly. Which is on me. It's a bit of a shame, but, like, oh well. I don't think I was missing much, honestly. But, like, that's definitely, like, on, like, a sort of list of, like, that could be fun for, like, just silly, stupid reasons. I know I did want to still... I kind of want to watch the Borderlands movie. I know that one's apparently... What is that Pokemon? Oh, it's Beldum. I know the Borderlands movie apparently is, like, also pretty hot garbage, but, like, that one, I'll admit, has, like, a bit of, like, curiosity in me. It's interesting, because, like, I know they have, like, Kevin Hart as Roland, and I'll be real, playing the first Borderlands, that is not who I would have casted for Roland. I don't know. That just feels like, oh, we're just casting Kevin Hart just to cast Kevin Hart, right? Because, like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate Kevin Hart as, like, a comedian. Like, I think the guy's funny and all that, sure. But, like, as an actor, I feel like it's kind of the same problem I think I have with, like, some other, like, actors I've seen before, right? Hey, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So, to explain what happened, basically, the cat brought in a live animal, like a little bird. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Bird was okay, just a little scared. So, had to really help out. They're like, don't do, we need you, like, right now. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. It was definitely, like, a little bit of an emergency there in that regard. So, yeah. It was Freddy. He brought in a little bird. I'm like, oh fuck. So, yeah, that's kind of why it was needed very badly in that moment. So I need another pet, apparently. So yeah, that's why they were like, okay, no, we need you like right now, because it's like, you know, I get it, right? Something just like, yo, emergency happening, we need you like immediately. It's like, what's going on? It's like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Okay. So, like, yeah, I get it. It happens. But hey, you know what? Worked itself out. Closed the door. Got the bird out. Got the bird to fly away. It was a little shaken up for a moment, but it was all good in the end. That was the important thing, that it's all good in the end. So, yeah. Bottle throat spray. It's a special attack when a Pokemon uses a sound-based move. Again, this is, like, such an interesting... Like, I'm telling you, dude, like... Gen 7 and beyond really started making like the most like I guess you could even say start with Gen 6, but like as the generations went on and on, they started making really interesting and strange items like to equip on these guys. It's so interesting. Da-da-da-da. Weavile. You know, it's been great so far. The search for a brand new team member. And so far, I have found nothing. I have found zilch. Nada. Not a damn thing. You know, maybe I shouldn't be making a new team. Maybe I should just stick with my old team. But where's the fun in that, you know? It's like, the fun is to be had in making a brand new team. It's a whole new region, a whole new place to go. When Pokemon stats are lowered, it'll be switched out of battle. It's a whole new world to see. Now, if only I could find a damn thing here I actually wanted to use. It's like, I don't know, maybe I should just take like one of the Dynamax Adventure Pokemon I got already and just use it. It's really starting to feel that way, honestly, because it's like, there's also a lot of ice types here, and I've already made the precariously poor decision of already having an ice type with that, like, Alolan Sandslash. So it's like, you know, yeah, maybe I made a small fucky wucky, you could say. A small one, mind you, not a major one. Because, like, I could still, you know... I think I'm so, like, adverse to, like, repeating types as well. The Cross Hunter Dex is very limited in types. It's, like, it's mostly ice types, fossils, and pseudo-legendaries. Yeah, definitely something I'm noticing. Which is interesting, to say the least. It's not inherently terrible, but it's definitely limiting. I will freely admit that. TR-15 Fire Blast. Deeper. I remember when I was over here thinking to myself, there was a point in time where I thought to myself, I'm probably not even going to do Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor. Or at least like do like the post game. But it's like, you know what? No. No, where's the fun in just skipping that? The post game is half the fun. Though I'll admit, I've not done the post game for like every Pokemon game I've played. Yo, Angelo. Yo, Dine, I hope you're doing good, dude. Angelo, Final Fantasy Gate? She's here? Which, that's the other thing, actually. I didn't even learn until, like, kind of recently that, like, Angelo, like, the dog from 8's a girl dog. I'm like, oh, that was a girl dog the whole time? Really? I had, like, no idea. Somehow missed that, despite Final Fantasy 8 being, like, one of my favorite games ever. True, or it could be Angelo from Dragon Quest 8, which, oh, dude. I played a bit of Dragon Quest VIII, I never finished it, but like, man, I really like Dragon Quest VIII. That game was really good from what I played. I would love to go back to it someday and like finish it up. I had the PS2 version, but I know the 3DS version is still good too, and that actually has more characters and stuff to it, which is neat. So if you want like more options, you can do that. The Crown Shrine. Big tree. You felt that something was watching into it until just a moment ago. Should go back to Dragon Quest XI. It's like 4 RPGs I'm in the middle of. God, I've been there, Dinah. I've been there, dude. I know you've been going through Final Fantasy X recently. How's that going for you? Last I saw you were in Mount Gagazet. Have you progressed farther since then? God, the drip I have in this biker outfit is just not it. See, now this is right. Now this right here, this is prime drip, right? This is an outfit. I got past Flux and a random group of fish body me and I got mad. Oh no, dude, that sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you at least save? If not, I understand completely why you'd be annoyed. I will say, if you want like a quote-unquote, now that you've been in Flux, if you want, I guess you could say like an easy method people do, but what people I know will do with Flux is like, they'll grind up like the summons, like overdrive gauge, and then they'll just basically like summon overdrive spam to win the fight. That tends to be a pretty common like cheese strategy for Flux. Like the big thing, of course, is that you need to make sure they're like charged up prior to the fight, because Flux will just banish a summon after, like, a turn. Okay, you did save after him, but the random cards are a massive pain. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, no, again, I don't blame you. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not finding anything good out of Crown Tundra, as it turns out. This is actually a bit of a disappointment. I want to just find new team members. I'm not finding shit, dude. Ah, Onyx. Now that's a team member right there. Never used an Onyx before. Granted, Onyx you would probably want to turn into a Steelix. But Steelix I've also really never used before, because it's always so hard to use Steelix, and it's always like, you know, not evolved, right? Unless you get lucky in a game it actually is evolved in. You can catch like this game, or like... There was a room in Platinum where you can actually find Steelix. So you can always, like, do it there. Also, you haven't really missed too much Beckett Brass. I went to, like, the top of the Crown Tundra for, like, the shrine. And I had the slow realization that, wow, there's nothing in this area I actually want to use for a team member. So now I'm over here searching the other areas in hopes that maybe there's just something that, like, sticks out to me. Just something, hopefully. Hopefully anything. Hopefully anything doesn't overlap types too much. That's the problem, right? Like, if I want to like make more types and stuff, I'm trying not to overlap things. Rock when its ability, Water Bubble sets an in-game that has power of fire-type moves and prevents it from being burned. It also doubles the power of water-type moves. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Lilico, you're a water grass type, so can't do that. That's like 3 water types. Ghost types. I don't really have any ghost types. These guys are kind of weak. Yeah, no, same. I didn't know it was double either. Like, that's actually kind of nuts. That's outrageous. I don't know why when I hear, like, that's outrageous, I just think about the delivery from that one character in, like, Chowder. He's like, oh, that's outrageous. Yeah, it's like a bit of like a tough guy surfer voice almost to him. pretty sure the character was meant to be like Atlas, just like holding up the world. I think like that was the idea. Cramorant and Haxorus. Crawdons, beware. Once again, I am at a loss for what I could do for a team member. Alolan Weezing. Hang on. Stats spread. Oh, sorry, Galarian Weezing. Physically defensive. Special defense is kind of low. You know, if I really want a wall, I did see Shuckle before. That's the wall, brother. But also, wait, what type is Galarian Weezing again? Hang on. That is a Poison Fairy. Well, I don't have either of those types, honestly. And the ability... What's the ability again? I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it's Neutralizing Gas. That's the one I would want. How does their ability normally? They just have to catch it, huh? I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, the fact that it just neutralizes every other ability is kind of nuts, actually. Like, it's just... Oh, yeah. As of this moment, no abilities in this fight. They're gone. Kapoosh. Kapushi. Kapushi, please. Voltund. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, the Galarian Weezing is, like... why like Slowking and Regigigas can be just like really solid. That's like, oh, slow start, Truants, yeah, none of that. It's like that one meme I think I've seen where it's like they have like, where it's like Superman sniffing the gas, right? But it's like like Regigigas sniffing like the neutralizing gas. It's like, my favorite. I don't know what it is about that image. That image just kills me. It's just so stupid. My Steelix. I have a Steel type with Sand Slash already. No Rock types, though. No Ghost types. I don't know what to do for a team member. This sucks, because all I have is one fucking fish. I love being indecisive. It is my best and worst quality. I'll spend a whole stream not knowing what to do for a team member. It is great. I thought that Regigigas' slow starts kept the lowered stats and it reverted them when it was negated, or was that changed in a later game? I don't know about... I don't know... What is it? That one I'm not sure about, because I'm not as knowledgeable about Pokemon, so I'm actually not sure how... if that is the case or not. I would not say I'm like knowledgeable enough about this like series to really know the answer to that question, sadly. Because like I enjoy Pokemon, but I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like the most knowledgeable about it. Now see, this had online, right? It'd be great because I could just be like, oh yeah, I'll go online and like get like a Wonder Trade, and it'll be some Wonder Trade from some like hacked Pokemon that's like, it's like, oh, get hacked Pokemon dot fuck you, I don't know. Like, you get the idea though, right? It's like, the nicknames are always just like, oh, this is a hacked Pokemon, this is like the site that you can generate it from, and it's like, bro, why would I want that? Like, why would I want to generate a Pokemon? Fighting Psychic type Gallade. A little tempting. Seismitoad, it's a water type. I know my, like, main team is missing mainly, like, a special attacker. That's what, like, LGM was for. If I want to go for, like, a mixture of things, I have to kind of consider as well, like, synergy, right? So I don't want to just have, like, oh, this is just the alternate grass type or whatnot, right? Beartic. God, the Wild Theme is so good, by the way. Or the Wild Area theme, rather, is pretty good. Massively underrated song, I feel. Because, I don't know, man, when I feel like people talk about the music from this game, I don't feel like this one ever gets brought up, right? Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, I feel like this one is never brought up the way that, like, other songs are. Leafeon. And Buzz. Attain. Okay, but to the Isle of Armor I go. Once again, questioning everything about catching things. Why do I feel like the Isle of Armor's like availability just feels better? You know what, actually? You know what I could do while I'm here? How do I evolve this thing? Oh, I just use it on it, okay. I have the Slowking and the Slowbro. What's the difference between the Slowbro and Slowking? Slowbro is a poison psychic. But also Slowking is poison psychic as well, right? Yeah, okay. Things with the round songs this game aren't as memorable in other games. Yeah, aren't as memorable compared to other games. The Gem Theater theme overshadows it by a lot. I don't know if it's considered part of its ability. It gets neutralized, not like it enters, lowers, and raises later. It's just first 5 turns equals half stats. Right, right. So then, by that logic, then, it should get rid of, like, the stat lowering stuff. Plus attack, no, plus special defense minus attack. Is that good? For a Galarian Slowking, yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. Its attack is its lowest stat next to speed. Not sure how much I'm really gonna be using it for its attack, so like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think I struck out pretty like easily with, or I think I like had a pretty lucky first Slowbro there. All right, let's do it. A new team member. Oh, weird. Okay. Your Slowpoke evolved into Slowking. Yippee. And since I guess I am going to use this on the team, because it's something fun, interesting, and new. There we are. Right on team member slot number 2. I'll make those images a little larger, honestly, in hindsight. Hang on. How do I do that? There. Big fish. Bigger fish. And then... specifically Slowking. Make that image a little bit larger? Sure, like that. That's fine. Yeah, that looks like... that looks a little better. While chanting in strange spells, this Pokemon combines with eternal toxins with what it's eaten, creating strange potions. Let's learn Eerie Spell. Eerie Spell. User attacks with its tremendous psychic power. This also removes 3 PP from the target's last move. Oh, that's so interesting, actually. Wow. I guess I'll probably get rid of Psych Up, yeah. Fun fact about Galarian Slowking, the shelter on its head is actually the Pokemon. It has got an intelligence skyrocket and is fully in control of the Slowpoke. Amazing. Alright, well, thanks for the help, Repeat. Back to the box you go. Okay, a good special wall. That's gonna be nice to have. The Slowpoke's a zombie now? Kind of feels like it, huh? Ability Own Tempo. Is that good? That doesn't feel good, but let's see what the other ability is. The other ability option is Curious Medicine. When this Pokemon is brought into battle, any stat alterations of allies are removed. Or Regenerator, for the hidden ability. I feel like, honestly, I feel like the other ability would be a little bit better to have, so I can keep that in mind for, like, the Dynamax battle, things. For right now, I won't worry too much about it. Alright, team member searching time. Zorua. I already have a dark type, though. Yeah, so I have 2 water types and 2 psychic types. So I now have a poison type in this team, as I didn't have that before. And let's be real, the Arrokuda is there purely because it's a shiny. Honestly, were it not for the Arrokuda being shiny, I think I would not be using that. Okay, so what's on the mind for team members I would like to have in terms of, like, typing? There's no dragon, there's no normal on this team, there's no... no, there's electric. There's no fire. Yeah, so there's no bug. Wait. Fire and bug. Hang on. I know what I want. The forest is not on fire today, though, sadly. Well, maybe I'm lucky it'll still spawn. Ah, fuck. Maybe I should have caught it another day when I saw it. Ah, fuck. Get out here, Tangrowth. No, it's not here. Damn. Okay. Yeah, if it was like a sunny weather, I could have probably found like a Volcarona right there. Okay, now what to do instead? I would like to, if I can, have like... Oh no, I was thinking of Firebug, with Volcarona. Not a steel. I already have a steel type. I don't even know a steel type currently. Trying to repeat types too much if I can help it, because again, if it's all just the same types all over again, what's even the point of a new team? Like, at that point, just use the exact team I have already. I gotta, like, vary it up a bit. I could do Centiskorch, that's true. Centiskorch is an option for Firebug. What other team member types? I don't have a Fairy type in this team. But from, like, the initial... Yeah, let's look at the initial team here. Yeah, so we have Ice Steel, Fighting Dark, Flying Water, Psychic, Grass, Electric, and Dragon. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 types out of like the what, like 17 or 18? So another water type, and then a poison type now in this team. So yeah, there's still things I don't have, like... Yeah, there's an ice... there's like a bug type. Fighting type. Phalanx. I'll have to level that one up a little bit, though. Swablu? What's Altaria's type again? Hang on. Altaria's type, looking it up here, is a dragon flying. 2 things that... Do I have a flying type? I have Cramorants, yeah. Let's see here. That's a poison type with Garbodor. Dragon type, that's gonna be dragon. I think when that fully evolves, still dragon type, right? I think actually it might be Dragon Dark. Looking it up right now. No, it's just pure dragon for Haxorus. Keep that in mind. Skunk Tank, Cradily, Rock Grass. I could use a rock type, maybe. A fighting type I don't have. Actually, that's not true. I have a fighting type, because Urshifu, right? Yeah. Fire type. That'd be Fire Flying by the end with Charizard. That'd be Ice... Say Ice Bug with that. Ground Ghost. Is Savali considered a legendary? I forget. I mean, hey, not like I didn't just use legendary with, like, Urshifu. Even though its, like, base stats was, like, just a tiny bit higher than, like... It was just a tiny bit higher than, the starter Pokemon, but, like, I think it was, like, 30 points higher. Well, Silvali's got a 570 BST. What's that compared to, let's say, like, Urshifu? I compare that to Urshifu here for its BST. Let's see here. That's a 550. That's actually a little bit more than Urshifu. Wow, okay. Yeah, Silvally might... Yeah, Silvally feels a little too powerful. Maybe I won't. Maybe not that one. I don't have a normal fairy type with a Wigglytuff. That could be helpful. I mean, I know I was considering it, like, when I first got it, because, again, like, there's two types that I don't have on this team yet, normal and fairy. And, like, a Wigglytuff, I don't, like, how often do I get to use a Wigglytuff, right? Its nature could be a little bit better, though, I will freely admit, but it's not terrible. Let's keep looking for the time being. What I could also do is I could do like another like Dynamax adventure or two and like maybe try my luck. I do have like my cutoff point though in like the next like hour basically. Because I do still have to go into work later today. Kangaskhan. If only you were Gen 6 Kangaskhan, you'd be a lot better. Because then I could use the Mega Evolution and power up Punch like twice. Mega Kangaskhan, power up Punch. What a fun combo you were. Hi, Avery. Go, Slowpoke, use an elegant move. Slow. Unbelievable, surely unbelievable. All that effort and I'm still just spinning my wheels. I need to get stronger so that someone recognize me for the great trainer I am. What's up, man? How long have you used agility or something? Hey man, how you been? An abrupt question. I'm doing at least 2 billion times as well as you are. Look at what you saw me doing with the utmost of haste. Use amnesia. Avery's rare league card. You want to think of that as a contract between the two of us, understand? But it's time for, you guessed it, Avery teleport. Slow. The 3rd gen Dancing Bird almost sweeped your team. 3rd gen Dancing Bird, I guess for like the Altaria? I guess for like Dragon Dance, yeah. Right on. Right there, right on. Right there, right on. You know, I'll play and... Man, I had Sonic Rush as a kid, but like, I lost my copy of it at some point, sadly. God, I was a idiot kid who like lost things all the time. It sucks in hindsight when I think about it. A lot of DS games I definitely lost. Like, I lost a copy of like Sonic Rush, Mario Kart DS. I lost a copy of like Mario 64 DS, I think. Actually, no, I don't think I actually lost that one. Hop's over there. Interesting. I'm gonna switch my team just in case he's like, hey man, let's fight. I'm like, ugh. We get off for a bit. Have a good day, y'all. No worries. Back at Brass. You have a good one, dude. Appreciate you being around. Hello. Hey, man. Didn't think I'm going to see you here. I'm hard at work surveying the island, really. I've only been skipping off the teeniest bit. Hardly at all. Okay, I had changed a team for nothing. Alright, good. Good to know Hop has, you know, caused me to... You know... Hop has basically been like, oh man. Oh, I can't do it like that? That's annoying. Whatever. It's gonna be a little bit of a weird, like, setup in there. Okay, what to find now? Think you can't have their vertical? Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta just keep them vertical, for, like, swapping them back in. It's only annoying because you can only do like 5 at a time with the vertical. You can't do a whole 6. But it's okay. Does this team have a rock type anywhere? I don't think it does. Lycanroc's an option. What was that? Malamar. You're like, I think you're like a dart. something. I already have a dark type. What to do with this team? I really don't know. You know what? No, I know what I want to do with this team. Fuck it. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but I'm going to make this work. Grassland Pokemon evidence. Okay, so it's like a light green, like, color on the ground for the footsteps. Yeah, it's like right there. Grassland. Really kind of does feel like you could just kind of like mash your way through this area and just collect footsteps along the way. Pokemon detected! Pokemon detected! Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... fuck, man, I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know? That's your job, man! Like, sorry, man, I don't know whose footprint that is. I love Diglett's job is just to know, like, what, like, a Pokemon's foot looks like. Like, that's real freaky, you Diglett. Like, it's just my job, man. Just gotta know what they look like. And what they smell like, too. Like, Diglett, it's not part of your job. But it's the best part of my job. Diglett, no, it's not part of your job. You can't be doing that. That's gonna, like, drive people away from the guild. But they'll never find out. They'll never find out. Diglett, no. We have to teach you training. we have to retrain you into your job. What do you know, Ghost Pokemon for you? That'd be a freebie. That's the thing, right? Like, maybe, like, the guild is just, like, really, like... Maybe they're just really, like... Ghost and Fire. I have a lot of special attackers, though. That's the problem. Yeah. I'm running into the really bad problem, and, like, a lot of, like, what I want to use is, like, kind of the same kind of classification of, like, what they can already do. Like, Chandler's already, like, a really good special attacker. Ooh, Boldmint. Plus defense, minus attack. But yeah, I don't know, like, it does make the question, how the hell do Ghost Pokemon get into the guild, right? Or rather, how are they even allowed inside, because most Ghost Pokemon float, right? So it's like, how would, like, let's say a Ghastly get inside? How would, like, I guess it didn't exist at the time, but like, how would, like, a Chandelure get inside? If you think about it, really, there should be, like, a complaint filed to the guild that certain Pokemon types just cannot get inside. And they're like, hey, man, what the fuck? Why can't they get inside? What's going on here? Why am I not allowed in? A complaint should be filed to Pokemon HR post haste. Mine Junior. I think I really want to bother with, but that's still neat. Da-da-da. Your type. I already have one of those types. Yeah. So I was looking into, like, Tyrantrum, right? It's like, it's a rock type. It's also a dragon type. I do already have a dragon type in the form of Dracozolt. There's also the fun problem that... What is it? That thing is also, Tyrantrum. Types were weak to ice. I want to be a little bit careful, because I feel like it's very easy, if you're not careful, to have a full team that's just weak to ice types. Because, God, has that happened to me plenty of times on accident. I thought the ice type was always like some type. That it's like, oh, this whole team is like weak to like one Pokemon type. That's actually really bad. And like, it's never on purpose, obviously. It just kind of happens. I don't know. The team building aspect of a Pokemon game is definitely like the hard but like fun part, I would say. But man, is it definitely fun if you like just really like get it going. Cavern Pokemon evidence. Absorb bulb. I forget. I want to say there's more footprint evidence than there is actually like. It's like I think there's like they give you like more than enough footprint evidence, so you'll always you'll always like have more than enough. You don't need to find like all 100. I guess like all 50 of them. Wild Shuckle. Have my Scarlet teammates ground. God, I'd have to double check like my Scarlet and Violet team, see how like that one was. Yeah, so Shuckle, this thing's a rock bug type. I don't have rock or bug anywhere. And I have it looking for a tank. I don't know how to exactly use a Shuckle, to be quite frank, but try it. The berry stored in its vase-like shell eventually become a thick, pulpy juice. Oh, I already gave Slowking a nickname thinking about it. Shuckle. It's a female Shuckle, female turtle. Well, you know, everyone's favorite female turtle, Venus, right? The fifth Ninja Turtle. As for the Slowking, how about... Oh, actually, I have to go to the Pokemon Center to change your name. That's right, shit. Ah, it's on the menu in this game. Wah! Let's see, you are a... Oh, perfect. You are a perfect fucking Pokemon. Makes Pokemon eat held berry when its HP drops to half or less, which is sooner than usual. Okay, that's really good. That's really good for your stats. Perfect. Okay. Sticky Web. Over the speed stats. Power Trick. Stone Edge. Cells. Oh, Shell Smash and then Power Trick. Oh, man. Where's defense and Sergeant special attack and defense? Attack, special attack, and speed stats. Okay, so I think the idea looks like is that I want to do like Power Trick. Or wait, no. No, I think it's that I want to do like Shell Smash and then into Power Trick, so at least I have like boosted speed. I think, right? Yeah, Sharply, which is like ×2, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's like I want to do like 2 Shell Smashes and then a Power Trick. I think so it looks like. Sticky Whip's a bit of a weird one here, I'm not gonna lie, but I've never used a Shuckle before, but I think I already see how to make this thing work. It's gonna be kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But I think I can make this work. Although I'm finding and seeing, unfortunately, that oh shit, okay, that's a small problem actually. The site that actually wait, no, can I get Shuckle here? Oh no, perfect. There we go. I don't know why the page was unloading for some reason, but now I got it working. All right, team member number 3, Shuckle. It is Shuckle. Okay, 3 more team members to find. No electric type. Actually, no, that's not true. I have an electric type in this team already, so I need a fairy type, or a normal type, or a bug type, or a fire type. Could be mono. I was debating that, Torkoal, I wasn't gonna lie. Were it not for that horrific, like, what do you call it? Were it not for that horrific, ability, or, no, nature, that was basically like, oh yeah, it's basically doing all the wrong things. And I would only think to seeing that, oh, that's not good. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I see them myself. God. I think about when I went to go watch the movie Nobody one time, right? That's a movie with like Bob Odenkirk in it, and it was like an action movie, right? And there's a scene actually where like they start playing like What a Wonderful World when he's like burning like this like house down. And dude, it was actually a very serious scene and everything. And I was seeing so many like stupid memes at the time about that song that I'm like, oh fuck, no, you can't do this to me right now. Oh no, oh fuck. So I had to like really like stop myself from just like laughing out loud to just the song. Ghost Dragon. Wait, does this team have a ground type anywhere? Hang on. Boldor, Cramorant, Electabuzz. Wow, his options all suck, actually. Fuck. Give me the Electabuzz, I guess. Yeah, man, these are all shitty options. This sucks. What's the most useful here, I think? Probably the Electabuzz. I'm checking something right now, actually. Is there a ground type anywhere on this team I've assembled? The answer to that is no. Yeah, because Sandslash is an Ice Steel type. Urshifu is a Dark Fighting type. Dracozolt the Dragon Electric. That's a normal Linoon. That's a poo-poo Linoon. Yeah, I didn't consider, like... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna look into a ground type as well. Like, it'd be cool to be able to have the option of, like, all the types as, like, at my disposal, right? Oh yeah, I should probably lower that down a tiny bit. Electric current ran across the battlefield. Oh yeah, so like, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but like, the new King of the Hill came out. I've not watched like anything about it. Or rather, I've not watched anything of it, but I've heard it's actually like good, which is nice, honestly, because like, I've seen like a little bit of like the original King of the Hill stuff, and like what I saw, I think was fine. I never like got like super into it. But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's interesting whenever like shows like come back, right? Because like, I remember Futurama actually had a bit of a comeback as well. Though, like, what I saw the new Futurama, I was like, this is just kind of just okay, right? That's the thing, yeah, King of the Hill actually had, like, legit, like, really, like, real episodes, which is probably what made it, like, stand out a lot. And, like, what is it? And, like, now we just, like, have the new stuff. It's good, honestly. Like, I don't like Judge. I think it's... I mean, they got as many, like, the VAs back as they could, because obviously they couldn't get everybody back, because I think some VAs have sadly passed away since then. Since like I guess like before like the taping of like the show and whatnot, because I know like yeah like Bobby is like an adult in the show now. He's like working for I think like a I think if I recall it, he's like working for like a sushi restaurant or something like that in the show. And, like Bobby was definitely like I know like the heart of King of the Hill. He was definitely like one of the more like I felt like when it came to King of the Hill, a lot of people would really say like Bobby was like one of its best parts. I mean, obviously I think people would definitely say like Hank was like the best part of King of the Hill. But Bobby was definitely just as good of a character. Like, it really was just a good, solid cast. Which you could not go wrong with like any members of. Like, if you like Dale or like, It's like there was like Dale or like I don't remember the other character names. I'm blanking so hard. I'm sorry. Like I should know these names. I'm just blanking really hard. But you get the idea though. It's just like there's a lot of good cast members, and like yeah, like kind of like with Toy Story 3. Sorry, I'm stretching right now. Ooh, oh creamy. Kind of like with King of the Hill, or like with Toy Story 3 rather. The show kind of grew up. It's like the media itself grew up with like its viewer. So Toy Story 3, it's like Andy is like, you know, he's off to college, right? It's like, well, he can't really keep these toys anymore. So he just like, you know, gives the toys away to like this little girl. And it's like, it's very sweet, honestly. And it's like how never seen 3 and 4. 3 is very worth it. Like, Toy Story 3 is fantastic. That is such a good one. Toy Story 4, your mileage might vary, though, I'll admit. But, I mean, I said that having not seen Toy Story 4, I can't really comment fully on it. But Toy Story 3 is excellent. That is a really good one. Like, that is, like, one of Pixar's best, honestly. It's definitely one of the best sequel movies, for sure. I do think that my favorites, like Pixar movie, period, though, that's definitely, like, The Incredibles. Although, Coco was actually a very surprising, like, new favorite. I really liked Coco, actually. I watched that one, actually, with an ex-girlfriend, and, like, I was like, oh, dude, this movie is so good. Like, oh my god, that was such a good movie. I really liked Coco. All the crits, though, hell yeah. Cramrats use dive. Why are you using nasty plot? Oh my god, I did so much. You know, probably should be using Helping Hand more in hindsight. You know, actually, I guess while I'm here, now I'm on this topic, I'm curious. I'm going to go through, like, all the Pixar movies that are, like, on Disney Plus, right? And be like, have I seen this? And be like, hey, is this one good or not? You know, this thing does a great ball. Alright, let's look through this here. Alright, so, how do I look through this in order? Does everybody actually look at this in order? Is it just going to be all just like... Okay, here we go. Pixar through the years. Perfect. Okay. Toy Story 1, I have seen. I think it still holds up very well. Toy Story 1 is wonderful. That is still a very good movie. I think that, honestly, it is just super solid. It is just a very good story about just, like, just coming to terms with change and how, like, what that can entail, basically. Oh my god, I think that's the fucking G-Max Duraludon, I'm pretty sure. Or actually, that might be G-Max Comparaja. I'm going this way, because I have a bug. Yeah, Toy Story 1's a very solid, like, I think 9 out of 10 if I ever to give it a rating. It's just absolutely timeless. I heard recently that the villain in Wish was their attempt to bring the old Disney villains back, but they weakened him from the first draft. Yeah, what was his name? Like, King Magnifico? Yeah, he was kind of like... What is it? King Magnifico was not very interesting, I'll admit. Yeah. They got Chris Pine to voice him, which, like, man, Chris Pine's great. But this is what you waste him on? You want good Chris Pine? Go watch Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. That's some good Chris Pine stuff right there. He's great. He's great in that. He plays like the main bard character, and it's like super fun. I remember Chris Pine was also in Wonder Woman, which, like, the DC Wonder Woman was fine. Let's see, Bug's Life. Bug's Life, I think, still holds up pretty well. I think it's probably like a very solid, like, 7.58 out of 10. I do like the other, like, circus bugs, so that's pretty fun. Hopper is, like, one of their best villains for Pixar. Hopper is wonderful, dude. That is such a good villain. And the theme of just, like, rising up against your oppressors is like very, very good. Now, like, Bugs Life was definitely one of those like movies I saw a lot as a kid. I really liked it. I think it still holds up very well. Honestly, you ever think about how wild the villain death is in that movie? Because Hopper, fucking hell, Hopper gets brutally murdered, honestly. It's crazy how that man dies in that movie. One issue with the Wish is that there didn't really feel like the stakes were as serious with how much they kind of dunk on him in the movie. Yeah. Totally not topical. Remember that Chris Pine was Spider-Man in the original Spider-Verse film. He recorded a full version of Spidey Bells. Yeah, no, he gets torn apart and eaten by like birds. Yeah, no, like Hopper gets a really brutal death for a Disney villain. Like, ironically. Are you kidding me, Sophie? That was supposed to be the fucking... Oh my god, these idiots. Whatever, it's fine. Toy Story 2. That is still pretty good, too. Oh, hi, Palkia. Toy Story 2 is still a really solid sequel. I feel that... Admittedly, I haven't seen Toy Story 2 in a hot minute. But I do feel that it is... What's this move? Decorate? Raises target... Okay. Yeah, so I feel like Toy Story 2 is a very good sequel. I feel that it very much introduces interesting new characters with like Jessie and Bullseye and like the Prospector. There's like more toys there. Like there's like a Barbie toy in that movie because they couldn't do Barbie in the first one. And the Barbie character is actually kind of fun and interesting in like the later entries. I felt that Toy Story 2 also, I think, had a pretty like interesting like kind of self-awareness thing of not self-awareness, but like just sort of like a self-reflection thing when it came to the whole like, you know, Woody's like, oh, I guess I am still a toy because like he gets injured, like his like, you know, his arm falls off, right? So it's like, oh fuck, like. And there's also, I think one of the best bits about it, honestly, is like Al, like the Al's Toy Barn. He's like, I can't believe I have to go to Saturday, all the way to work. I love when that was just like a Twitter like thing every week. Just every Saturday, it was just Al driving to his job. That'd go to work on a Saturday, all the way to work. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh, I'm about to lose this fight. Oh, that surf is really bad. I gotta heal up my boys. Yeah, if we lose like 2 more guys, I think we're done. I'ma see you, everyone. Yeah, he broke like so many traffic laws in like just that short time span, honestly. And Jask's speed boost. Alright, let's see, next one here. Monsters, Inc. Oh, that's a 10 out of 10. Dude, Monsters, Inc., I love that movie. That is such a good film. Like, that is one I could just, like, watch just whenever, right? Oh, it seems supposed to be longer? That's insane. I didn't know that. No, like, I can rewatch Monsters, Inc. whenever. That's like a comfort movie right there. Just, like, I can just put this on, just have a good time. Like, I think the last time I actually watched it was, like... I was going to, like, I think it was, like, MagFest 23 or 24. I remember, like, putting it on, like, because I had stayed up, like, prior to my flight. I had a flight, like, 6 or 8 in the morning. So I, like, was watching it, like, in a Discord call with some friends. And I remember just watching it then, like, we couldn't finish the whole thing there because, like, oh, I gotta, like, you know, take my car and, like, well, gotta go get dropped off at the airport, rather. Puck is getting desperate. Oh no. Puck is getting desperate, just like me around a pretty girl. No, shut up. Not that desperate. Nah, but Monsters, Inc., what I really like about the movie is just like the relationship between like Mike and Sully. I appreciated having like a twist villain. I think that's very fun. I think it's like the first time they really did the twist villain formula. And Jask, are you using substitute? Oh, okay, you know what? That's actually a good time for that. Thank you for that. Aha, you fool, I avoided the attack. Haha, you fool, I avoided the attack. Let's see, next one. What's next after Monsters, Inc.? Oh, Finding Nemo. Nemo's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of Nemo, but I think it's still good. I do appreciate just the story of, like, a father who's, like, very overprotective, but he has a reason to be overprotective, obviously, because of, like, you know, what happened to him in his past, and it's like, Nemo's like his last son, right? I think that, honestly, is very, like, good. Ooh, careful, careful. Dazzling Gleam. Let's see here. I do like the scenes with, like, Nemo and, like, the, what is it? When he's, like, in, like, the fish tank with, like, all the other fish, and, like, how he gets to, like, meet them and all that. I think that part's pretty cool. I never saw Finding Dory. I heard that one was fine, question mark? I heard it was just fine. Let's see, The Incredibles, already mentioned, that's, like, one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie, period. I love The Incredibles so much. That is just such a good movie. It's so timeless, honestly. I feel like it's really good at just, like, being like, yeah, here's our main villain. Our main villain's kind of an asshole, but, like, it's a great, fun world. And one that I would love to see more of, honestly. Like, if they did that kind of world in, like, just in, like, honestly, if there's any Pixar movie I would want to see, like, a series of, or just get to see more of these characters just doing whatever, I feel like The Incredibles is, like, what I would want to see the most with that, honestly. Cars. That's the next one. Cars is still good, honestly. Despite, like, the rap, like rather the rep that Cars gets, I think it's still a good movie. Let's see, Linoon, Alcremie, Ninjask, Palkia. Let's see their stats. Linoon, plus attack minus speed, pickup, Alcremie plus defense minus special attack. We can fix that. We'll have a modest mint if I really want this thing. There's a pure fairy type. Ninjask plus defense minus attack. That's kind of rough. And the Palkia plus speed minus attack. I don't really want the Palkia though. Want a dragon? It's a G-Max Alcremie. Honestly, I might take this. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Aroma Veil. My throat got very dry for a second there. Aroma Veil protects itself and its outro attacks that limit their move choices. Interesting ability. I'm gonna see Alcremie's abilities. Oh, this is the hidden ability. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the hidden ability in this Alcremie here. Okay. You know what? Honestly, like I said, I have a mint to fix this thing. What are its moves? Oh, I know on the moves. Yeah, Decorate, Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, Magical Leaf, Impish Nature. I can fix the Nature up, because Nature could be a little bit better. I think I'll take the Alcremie. I did want to use something on my team. This is a Fairy type. I think I'll take this Cake Friend here. Vanilla Cream. When Alcremie is content, the cream it secretes from its hands becomes sweeter and richer. It's a big cake, right? And what makes me think about cake? Well, I have an idea. See, the Y button's the space button. There we go. Whole cake. The One Piece brainworm is taken over once again. There we go. I did get a Pokemon from Dynamax Adventures in the end. Hell yeah. The Slowking still needs a name. Alright, what's it for the last team members, guys? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon that I can find out in the fields here, I don't think they're going to be in, like, level 60, right? I'll check that here because I'm curious. Pokemon's memories. Interesting. Alright, Slowking, your name... What is your name gonna be? Well, you're kind of like in this sort of like... Well, if the Sheller's taking control, right? What if I just called it like Oracle? Right, because the idea is like, oh, it's like very smart. It's like a psychic type, right? I don't know, the name Oracle stuck out to me for some reason, so I'll just do that. I need to think of like the Batman Oracle. I guess you could also make the argument of like the Persona Oracle, which is also like a like an information gatherer character for the player. Da 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 da. There we are, all creamy. Team member number 4. Well, hey, from 1 to 4, that's pretty good. And the amount of Pokemon has been very, like, varied, too. I feel like the team members we have here have not felt like they're overlapping too much. And now, all creamy, to fix your... nature. No, I'll give you the modest mint. There you are. I've not considered what their... let's see, I'm not gonna really consider what their, like, items are going to be. That's the part I haven't really thought ahead for. Let's think here. What's a psychic type? So probably something that would, like, benefit from, like, benefit the psychic type Pokemon. What can we do here? Super effective moves. Ice Cream Reflect will be lasting longer. Focus Sash. Lagging Tail. Makes the holder move slower than usual. Destiny Knot. Black Sludge. The Rocks. Big Root. Odd Incense. Power Psychic type moves. Is there anything here that'd be useful, honestly? The Pixie Plate, Luminous Moss. Yikes. Finding a small problem. I don't know what to give these guys for items. Uh-oh. I might just kind of give them just whatever, because I actually don't know what to give them. That's actually not good. I guess I got the King's Rock. Maybe the King's Rock, no. Soft Sand, no. Heartstone, Miracle Seed, Black Glasses, Magnet, Sharp Beak. Dragon Fang, Silk Scarf, Shell Bell. It's to do Trick Room strats. Not gonna lie, a little tempted, not gonna lie. I guess I got the Wise Glasses to Whole Cake there. Do I have to make some Make Light Screen Reflects happen? Let's see here. Light Screen and Reflect. I don't see them in here. I don't have them. Okay. I love Trick Room. I've built so many teams and went, oh, these Pokemon are all slow, get some in a Trick Room, and then I do Trick Room and it rules. Hell yeah. I've never really done Trick Room strats myself, but I think it could be fun. I definitely want to try it at some point. Does offensive vest raise a special defense prevents the use of status moves? Nah. Pixie plates? No. Oh, I guess right. Black Sludge would work on Slowking. You're right, because that is a poison type. I didn't think about that. Yeah, thank you for that, actually. I kind of forgot the thing is considered a poison type. Also, hi, Endless. We hope you're doing good, dude. Shit. Now for the Shuckle. I guess it is a berry-based Pokemon. I could just give like a Citrus Berry. I don't have a lot of those, but I guess I could give it to it. Yeah, there we go. This works out for the time being. Alright, 4 Pokemon down so far. That's pretty good. Just 2 more to go. The ideal at this point is, let's see, I have a Bug and Rock type, I have a Fairy type, I have a Poison type. What is not in this team in any way? There is no Normal type. There is no... is that just Normal type? No, there's gonna be something I'm missing here. Fire. Yeah, there's no Fire either. I guess I do have that Charmeleon I did catch earlier in the game. If I really want it that badly. I'm curious of something here. Are these Pokemon actually going to be scaled up to the level? Is that just wild area? Yeah, that's wild area. Damn, okay. That changes things, because I was thinking about maybe like picking up like some Pokemon in the forest areas, but I can't do that now. What to do then? Need a fire type. Fire type and a normal type. If I can at least just get those two, I'll be good. Raid. Let's think here, actually. Okay, so what do we actually have, right? Okay, so... Electric Dragon, that's 2. Ice Steel, that's 4. Fighting Dark, that's 6. Flying Water, that's 8. Psychic and Grass, that's 10. Fairy, that's 11. Bug and Rock, that's 13. Poison, that's 14. What? How many types are there again? Pokemon types. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 types. What the fuck is this type? Oh, that's for Terastallization. Okay. Yeah, there's 18 types. What am I missing? I'm missing normal. I'm missing fire. Okay. I'm missing ground. And ghost. Okay, so normal, fire, ground, or ghost. Any of those 4 would work just fine. That gives me enough type coverage, where most of them repeating, like, it looks like just 2 types, like psychic and water. Curse you, Barrasquito, why couldn't you have been a shiny fire type? This would make this so much easier. It's okay. I told myself I found a... I think I could go back to the Chandelure. That's true. It is a fire ghost type. I've used one before, but also at the same time, it wouldn't be too bad to have. It'd be another special attacker, but it would be good for type coverage. I have my wall now and Shuckles. That's the main thing I cared about. How is Flareon this generation, actually? Although I don't know where the hell I'm gonna find a Flareon. I think I had to get a little bit lucky with that one. I can't see anything. It's so... Huh. Silly Cobra. Or Sandaconda, rather. Hang on. Sandaconda. Oh, the Pokemon database is down right now, apparently. Sandaconda, you are mono ground. Your stats are as follows. You're mainly good for attack and defense. I will keep you in mind. Yeah, because the main thing I'm noticing is like its ability. It might be a small problem. Because it has Sand Spit, which means it makes a sandstorm gets hit. Or sheds skin, which is probably better. That ability is a little bit like interesting, because Sandstorm is like good for what? Ground types, steel types, rock types. I think that's it. So it'd be good for like Shuckle. That'd be good for like what else is that good with? Fossilized fish. The fish. The fossils. The fossils. Oh my gosh, the fossils. Hang on. Fossils. Pokemon Shield. What have we got here? Hang on. Fossils. I didn't think about the fossils. Water Dragon. Water Ice. Electric Dragon. Electric Ice. God damn it. Never mind. We don't need fossils anyway. Dark Danger Noodle indeed. Okay, let's look around some more. Cross Poison. Oh god, I played twice there, I was so confused. Razor Claw, nice. Dude, can I just say, I really like having this, Switch 2, like, Joy-Cons. These things are so nice. Okay, so ground, bug, fire, and ghost. I love a Volcarona, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know if I'm going to find one so easily. I got maybe like 20 minutes left in stream here before I have to cut myself off. What was that? Stearine. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I find? There's a fucking bed. That fucking bird that I hate. Noivern. I already didn't have a dragon type. What do you got? Thanks, man. I don't know what to find. I search every corner and find nothing I want. Maybe the next stream will also be more just looking for... Okay, hang on a second. What's in my box right now I could potentially use? I did say normal, right? Yeah, I did say normal. Yeah, normal, ground, fire, and bug are my options. Wait, no. Normal, ground, fire... Oh, wait, no, it was 5 options. Normal, ground, fire, bug, and ghost. Yeah, no, I have 5 options, actually. Oh my gosh. There's no normal type otherwise. That's gonna be fire flying. Kinda hard to avoid flying types sometimes. Yeah, oh wait, no, Shuckle is bug. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Never mind. I'm sorry. So no, it's normal ghost. Is normal ghost, fire, and ground. That's what I'm missing. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I grabbed Shuckle actually. No, I've been so focused on the bugs. Normal, ghost, fire, and ground. Okay. I did see a Sandaconda, and I did see a Chandelure. If I really need to fill out the team that badly, they're right there. Alternatively, I could repeat a type a little bit. Chandelure and Diggersby. It's not the worst if I don't have a type, honestly. At least if I could fill out, like, just a little bit from those types, it'd be fine. Like, Chandelure's probably, like, the most solid option there, honestly. But it can also just do, like, a mono fire if I find one. Or a mono ground, or a mono normal. Or a mono ghost. Although there's not really many mono ghost types, so that's a tricky one. I have to forego the ghost type. Snorlax, though. Snorlax. What's up, Snorlax? I agree. I wonder if it's actually unironically smarter to just come back another day and just, like, hope for better weather patterns. It does feel like that a little bit, not gonna lie. Although I think for the sake of maybe, like, saving some time, I might go for that Chandelure after all. Where was it? That's the fun part, actually. I don't remember where the Chandelure is at. Uh-oh. I'll find it. Ought to know, it's an option. That is true. My obsession with rounding this team out. See, the only way this could be easier if I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna make a mono, like, type of, like, something. Utility Umbrella. Protects the holder from the effects of rain and harsh sunlight. Again, I love these really weird items. Yeah, if I really would just want all four, it's gonna have to be those two Pokemon, yeah. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. Ah! Leave me alone, Obama. One thing I actually really did like about Scarlet and Violet, though, when I go like think it back to that again, I really liked how in that game, you had like, I never had charcoal before. Okay, I really liked how in that game you had like different battle themes for like the different areas you went to. I thought that was actually a really cool choice. It really helped make that world feel like just a little bit more alive. Of just like, oh, like I'm in this area, so therefore I get this more like Western theme. Like that was just a really fun and cool like thing that Scarlet and Violet did. And hell, I would still think about like my favorite battle theme being the one in like the final area, because man, that is such a good song. Oh, the final area theme in like the base game, the song for that is so good. Flash Cannon. Like I remember when that game was new, and people were hearing that song for the first time. They're like, "Oh, this is a jam." But to be fair, the final area of Scarlet and Violet is just... Oh, wait, shit. The final area is just really, really good. Like, it is incredible just how good, like, of an area and just set piece that is. Umbreon. I like Umbreon. There's only, like, I think one reason why I'm a little adverse to Chandelure right now. I think it's only just because it'd be another special attacker when I have, like, LGM and, like, all creamy for that. However, I just thought of something fun here. 2 dragon types, but one's a ghost dragon. Ooh. Dragapult is still pretty new too, so I have not really used much of this in the way before. Clear Body or Infiltrator I'm seeing here for its abilities. How interesting. I thought you were gonna go in a quick ball that easily, but it's still worth a try. Oh, your shiny form is so sick though, actually. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Infiltrator seems like the better ability there. Apparently the Dreepy inside Dragapult's horns eagerly look forward to being launched out at Mach speeds. I guess if you're like kind of like a... That's another girl, alright, cool. Yeah, I guess it's like another... if it's like a cannon, then... What do we just think about like a cannon, right? I can't think of any cannons right now. What do you think I am? Someone who knows about like cannons and stuff? Not really. I guess I know like one character that can use a cannon. They turned Aigis from Persona into a dragon. It's a new upgrade she got. Let's see. Infiltrator, perfect. Ability, awful. Or no, nature, rather, is not as good as it could be. We could fix this maybe, right? Where are my mints? I have bold, plus defense minus attack. That's a small problem. That's not really the thing I want for this. Uh-oh. I don't like it having minus speed, because speed is its best stat. I might try and catch another one, actually. This might not be the ideal. Yeah, that minus speed's gonna maybe mess me up a little bit. I don't want that. Aerodactyl, rock flying. I guess another flying type couldn't hurt, theoretically. Like, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna probably realistically repeat types. I don't think there's any avoiding that. Like, you're a dragon flying, for instance. Times weak to ice, though, which is a little rough. Oh my god, I'll try. I think what could be fun, though, honestly. I know, I think Twy talked about this, of course. I'm like, I would definitely give the credit to him. But the idea of, like... I remember someone I saw... I remember Twy once mentioning the idea of, like, just doing a Pokemon playthrough, or, like, the chat picks your team. And it's like... I wonder how you would, like, go about that, honestly. Like, having, like... Would you just, like... have it to where... Like, you just have a spreadsheet of, like, all the Pokemon, and it's like, they just can just... vote for it, or, like, donate for it. It's like, it makes me wonder how you would, like, go about that, right? But then there's also the thought of just, like... what is it? There's also the thought of, like, sort of, like, soft Nuzlocke rules, because I think I mentioned that last stream as well for Pokemon, of just, you catch, like, the first Pokemon in, like, a new route. It's also tricky, it's also a little tricky, because it's like, how do you necessarily do that for a game like Scarlet and Violet and, like, Sword and Shield? I guess there's the grass, but the wild areas make that a bit more tricky, obviously. But it's like, would you just get, like, the first, like, Den? Would you just get, like, the first overworld Pokemon? Would you just get, like, the first, like, Pokemon in the grass? Like, makes you wonder, like, what the rules are for that. And, like, I'm sure there are, like, defined, like, community rules for, like, how you go about that, obviously. It's something I find interesting. Ground type. Gible is a ground dragon. Keep that in mind. That's how you fund your next MagFest trip. I mean, I have work already. I mean, I guess granted, more money wouldn't hurt, not gonna lie. But you know, I think my MagFest trip is, all things considered, pretty fine currently. Provided no crazy expense comes up, like, between now and then. Like, I have, like, my ticket for, like, my flight already paid for. I have the time off from work already approved. All things considered, I just need to buy, like, I just need to buy the ticket itself for the con, which that should probably be going on sale, like, I would say maybe by the end of this month, / maybe early next month. Because last year, it went on sale, I think, around, like, middle of September. But that was for MagFest, that was, like, end of January, practically, right? So this is going to be, like, early January, so it's, like, I feel like as a result of that, they would probably have the tickets go on sale sooner, question mark? It's hard to say for sure, obviously, but I'm definitely feeling that sort of, like, itch of, like, trying to, like, go back to Mag, because, like, I don't know, dude, I feel that itch in the sense of just, like, I want to see, like, just the whole area again. I want to see, like, all, like, my friends there. I will say, the hardest part about MagFest, as much as I love it, the hardest part is just seeing everybody. I'm gonna be real, like, I know a lot of people. Sometimes I think I know too many people, which isn't a bad thing, mind you. I actually like knowing all these people I do know. To like, clarify that. I mean that more in the sense of just, like, I know so many people that it's hard to spend a lot of time with everybody. Like, that's kind of the hard part about a con trip like that. You're not gonna spend time with everyone. You might at most see someone for maybe, like, it's pretty common to see somebody for maybe, like, 5 minutes, right? Talk to them for a bit. You go off your separate ways. And then you might just never see them again. For the entire con trip. Like, that is unironically pretty common for a con like that. Like, unironically. Well, like, I've definitely seen, like, I've definitely had, like, people I've seen where it's like, okay, I see you for, like, a little bit. Alright, cool, good hanging, like, good seeing you, and, like, see you later, and, like, just don't see him again the entire trip. And that just happens, dude. Like, that just happens. Talonflame. Fire flying. What's that small thing? I just saw... Oh, it's a Fletchinder. Okay. I found the boy! If I'm looking, there's like a Larvest, or a, what's what's that fucking evolution called? But whatever the Larvestus evolution is called, Volcarona. There's probably a Volcarona maybe around here somewhere. MagFest is a pretty big con. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, it's a pretty big con. Like, they sold out of tickets last year. They've actually sold out of tickets like the last 2 years, but they also sell out like close to the actual date itself. Which is interesting. They've actually sold out at least like twice now. That just feels insane to me. I'm just like, oh wow, it's actually selling out now. That's crazy. And supposedly they're talking about like doing like a shuttle between like Alexandria and like the Gaylord Hotel itself. So like that'll be helpful for those who stay in Alexandria, because usually it's kind of seen as like staying in like Alexandria isn't like as fun, because like you can't just like walk to and from your hotel so easily. And like honestly, I get that. Like I have always stayed in like National Harbor, and I frankly don't know how I would feel staying in Alexandria. Like I could make it work, but it'd probably be more annoying. It's like you're gonna be like spending more on like, what is it? Probably be spending more on things like the hotel and all that, or like just like Ubers back and forth. I mean, you'll probably be spending money on Ubers anyway, because like that's gonna be like getting you from like, if you want to go like anywhere like outside the con, you'll obviously be doing that. But that's if you want to do that, of course. You don't have to do that. Like for us, like, I think whenever it comes to like the Ubers I would probably end up taking, it was usually just for things like, oh, I'm taking an Uber to like the airport, whether it's like going to or from the airport, or maybe I'll take like an Uber to like maybe like go with like some friends to like maybe buy some food or something, or like rather eat at like a restaurant somewhere. Just kind of depends, obviously. Is Larvesta any good? Let's see, Flame Body, minus attack plus special defense. Is that good for Volcarona? I'm gonna think that's probably not. That already kind of worries me a little bit with that stat spread. Let's see. Volcarona. Oh, it actually... Volcarona actually wants special defense and special attack. Well, it's mainly special attack, but also some special defense on it. This isn't terrible, because the attack is actually pretty low. Despite how it looks right here, the attack stat of a Volcarona isn't actually that high. You know what? Maybe... Flame Body. What's this other ability it could get? Oh, hidden ability is Swarm, which is just, yeah, Bug-type moves are better. I guess I did want a fire... Oh, here's the small... God damn, I just remembered. I had the fucking Bug-type already with Venus. Ah! Also focus on that early. I keep forgetting that. Wah! Well, I'll have to figure this out next time. I'll figure this out the next stream, because it turns out finding Pokemon team members is tricky. Like the dinosaur from Star Fox. I don't want to throw back to that one. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. This was fun. I had a good time. Kind of just a nice vibe. And I do look forward to whenever we do this next time. I don't have a stream schedule for the week yet, I will say, because I just don't have my work schedule yet, so it's hard to make it's hard to make a schedule without knowing like what my work schedule is, because I want to be like, I'll stream this night. It's like, hey, actually your schedule for that night. It's like, oh god damn it. Of course I could change things around, but yeah. I will say though, the current plan is I will have a stream on Wednesday, because I don't work Wednesday, so I will stream then. And the plan is also to stream Friday. I don't actually have anything like planned for Friday. Rather, I have something planned for Friday as well. Work, I'm not sure we'll schedule me for that day or not, but I'm gonna be real. It's like, no matter what they schedule me that day or not, be like, hey, can't do that. I'll figure it out. I know how to make things work. I've done it plenty of times. I'll make it work. Some way, shape, form, or how. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. Barring the schedule for the weeks, that's not really a thing yet. Check out the Discord. Check out the socials. Nightbot is dead, apparently. Wow. Okay, Nightbot just might not be working today, huh? You know, thinking about it, Nightbot was not going off at all this stream. You know what? I might need to sign into it again. Hang on a second. That might be what's going on. Oh no, there we go. Now it's gone through. Okay. Why did it just go through twice? That's so strange. Wow. Okay. But yeah, check out all those, like my YouTube, my Twitter, my VOD channel, or I guess my YouTube, which is the VOD channel, my Twitter, my Blue Sky, my Throne. Check out all that stuff. It's all pretty cool. I'll support me in some way, shape, or form. Let's go find a raid target. I'm cool with hashtag team building exercise. Yeah, that one's cool with me. But yeah, let's see who's going at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It kind of depends. I guess Cole's going. I could go raid Cole. He's doing like, looks like a subathon right now. Yeah, let's go give Cole a raid. I don't really get to raid him too often. Hype Cole 6-4. Alright, I'm gonna start getting ready for work, guys. Go eat. I'm gonna go eat something, get ready for work. Charge my phone up because I realized I forgot to charge my phone. It's at like 60%, so that'll be fine. It doesn't die that fast, so I'll be fine. But maybe charge it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for work, so I'll catch you guys later. I'll get this VOD uploaded. If not, I'm gonna try to get it uploaded right now, but if I forget to do that, it'll go up sometime tonight, but I'm gonna try and do it right now if I can, but yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. Oh yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Bye. Or I guess rather good evening, actually. Good day? Afternoon? I'm so used to saying good night, because it's only 4 o'clock right now, at least a little bit before 4 o'clock. But yeah, whatever. I guess I'll try and do Meridian Dawn this week as well, because I really want to play Meridian Dawn. I almost did it today, but I want to do Pokemon more, so yeah. Either way, I'll catch y'all later, guys. Bye.